everybody, you're watching Michigan Farmer 421. I'm Clyde, and today we are changing the oil on the Fummins, and also talking about this 2012 Ford F-250 behind me. So let's get after it. Okay, so we are actually going to change the oil in the Fummins. It's about 2,700 miles. I wanted to do it earlier this year. I just didn't basically get to it. So the engine's sat for 2 years without oil, so I kind of, who knows if it could build up any, it probably didn't build up any dirt or debris in there, or it wouldn't run, but I'm trying to find my oil bucket here. This one should work. Oil filter in here from last time. Put that in there. So just wanting to change the oil, and then we'll be good for the next. I don't know what that is. That ain't what I want. But just change the oil, and then we'll be good for the next 3,000 miles or so. A lot of them have been pretty good driving miles, not a lot of stopping and starting. So yeah, so I'm gonna get my tools and we're gonna change the oil in this thing. Alright, I'm underneath the truck now. I think that's the right side. Oh no, I think it's 11/16. Yep. Alright, I'm pretty sure the oil pan is 11/16. So we're gonna unscrew it and get the oil to drain out. Alright, we got the oil filter, or not oil filter, the oil plug off. It was on there pretty tight, but I managed to break it loose. Almost all the oil is already drained out. It should only be 12 quarts or so. So now we're going to go up and remove the oil filter while the rest of this drains. Okay, so for the oil filter, we are probably going to have to remove our air intake. I really could not have designed the truck any different to put it in the way of the oil filter, but yeah, and it's not a big deal. It's only like 5/16, I think. So we're gonna have to remove the air intake and then get access to the oil filter. So here we go. Okay, we got the air filter off. If it's in the way of your air filter, I'm probably gonna just blow it out. That way, it's kind of just part of maintenance. We also did not change the fuel filter this time. We are going to change it on the next one, as well as the coolant filter. I'm going to order all three off the internet sometime. I don't know if I'm going to go with Wix or Napa yet, because when I put the new Napa filter on, I'll have a Wix, Napa, and CarQuest, and people are just going to look at me weird. But yeah, so the numbers for this engine, which is the 12-valve Cummins 5.9, for CarQuest it's 84620, and for Napa it's 1607. And then I can't access the fuel one yet. So yeah, so I'm gonna oil this filter up, put some oil in it, and then we're gonna screw it back on. So here we go. Alright, we got the oil filter back on, and I blew out the not cold air intake but air intake. I'm not looking for performance, I'm just looking for a cool vehicle to drive, and I don't need an air box or anything, so we still are sticking with the K&N air filter that came with the diesel conversion specialist kit. So I'm going to install this, and then we're going to fill the truck up with some oil. So here we go. Ever work with hose clamps? You need to get one of these. These change everything. I don't know if you're using a flat screwdriver or a socket, but oh, this just makes it amazing. Just tightens right down. I've stripped some out. I think I'm about to strip this one out too. Yep. So we'll just snug her up right there. Nice and tight. Make sure I got it in all the way. It is cheap, but it still works. So yep, our coolant filter bracket's still rocking away. So now we're gonna put the oil plug back in and give her some oil. So the oil we're using is the Show Rotella Standard 15W40 T4 triple protection heavy duty diesel engine oil. I've used this oil in the 6.9 and it did great. It was in the engine the first time and it did great. So this is actually my last jug I need to put in. The engine takes about 12 quarts. I put about a quart in the oil filter, and then 2 of these, which is like 4.8. So we're about at 9, and then number of these is 4.8, and that would be over. So I got this half full, about 2.5. It should all add up, I believe. And then I'm going to check the dipstick and see if we need to add more or not. So here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Smells good. Ooh. Don't want to overfill it or I'll rob my power. So then usually I get another one of these and put it in the back of my truck box in case I have a loose oil filter and it loses a bunch. So now we're gonna let her sit for a minute and check our dipstick. Actually, I'm gonna check it right now and see where we're at. Do it again. Then I get a phone call.
You should have received something in the mail about your car's extended warranty. Since we...
It's a 1992. It doesn't have an extended warranty. People don't know what I drive. If it had an extended warranty, I would have had that stupid side fixed by now. Where was I? I think we're going to have to add a little bit more. Barely touching the dipstick. Of course, it's not going to touch the dipstick because I've only put in so much. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, I got all the oil in the truck. It took, I think 1 or 2 more quarts. I got it on the safe zone on the dipstick. So we are good to go there. So we're going to fire her up here. Make sure the oil filter doesn't leak. Looks good. Well, if it's coming out from underneath the truck, that's always a good sign. Alright, now I'm going to take care of all my tools. Alright, so we finished the oil change in the Fummins. Now let's talk about this truck. This truck is a 2012 Ford F-250 crew cab short bed. It has the 6.2 liter gas engine in it. This is not my truck. This is Mom's new truck. Kind of a farm truck-ish. It's kind of replacing the 97 over there. Not putting it quite in retirement, but it's starting to get laid back. And it's getting old, so we got a new farm truck. We did get it cheaper due to it not having a box or a bumper or a tailgate. So I am working on that right now. I got a few bites on a box I'm looking at. The problem is they want an extreme amount of money for a rust-free box. So I'm having a little bit of difficulties finding that. I would start this truck up, but it is the battery is dead. So first things first is a new battery. I'm pretty sure that's the original Motorcraft battery. It's only 8 years old. It's done its time. So yeah, I forget what transmission it has. So the truck roughly has 180,000 miles. It is starting to show a little bit of rust, but that if we fix this now, it won't rust as bad. It's got the extend out tow mirrors if I could get them. So that'll be nice when pulling the trailer. And this truck actually has like 300 horsepower, so that'll definitely help versus the 209 horsepower over there with this truck. It does have air conditioning, so which should be enjoyable. But this truck, since we just got it, we haven't got able to the Secretary of State office yet, so we really can't drive it around, and there's no taillights or anything. So I'm going to try to get everything finished on it. That way, when we get it, the license or insurance registration right away, we can drive it. But not my truck; it's Mom's truck. I'm just helping her put it together for lower costs, and that way we can have a nice farm truck for me to drive the cattle trailer with. So yeah, other than that, that's gonna be it for this video. If you liked me changing the oil on the Fummins and talking about our new or Mom's new purchase, it should be fun. So like and subscribe if you're new here, and thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.